Hello, fellow Cravers. Welcome to the CTG Podcast for Wednesday, the 19th of November. As always, you have me, GD, and I'm joined by my other two hosts, Cajr and Doc. How are you guys this week?
I'm good,
fine,
thank
thanks.
Now, there's been a bunch of games that have come out over the past couple of weeks. We've had GTA 5 come out on next gen. We've had Far Cry 4. Halo, but there's one game that's been getting a little bit of a negative, negative press at the moment because of its some graphical issues, and that's Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, we all three of us have managed to play Unity at the moment. Me and Cajr have played it on the PS4. I'm guessing you've played it on PC, Doc?
Yeah, PC.
So what do you guys think of Assassin's Creed Unity? Starting with PC Doc.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. A few bugs here and there, like most other games at the moment, but apart from that, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a really good title.
Caj, what about you?
Awesome.
Awesome. Well, I think we managed to have a game of it. Was it Monday? Not Monday. Friday? Saturday? Saturday it was.
Saturday.
Yeah. Where there was one problem that we saw was trying to connect with each other because it was me, Caj, Hanksy, and Heavenly trying to get into one multiplayer game, and I think it took us about an hour or two just trying to connect into one multiplayer party, which worked in the end. But we
I think that's just teething problems. Though. Every big release now seems to have its online is a bit iffy to begin with.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, there has been a few bit iffy things with Assassin's Creed. I think the game's only been out about a week and a half when this airs, and it's already on its third patch. Which is,
I mean, yeah, but then what was the alternative? Was just to delay it again. I mean, get exactly the same amount of complaints.
Well, a lot of people would have preferred them to delay it to fix these issues.
But then they
would have still
complained. This is exactly the same happening in World of Warcraft.
What do you mean?
Well, it got released, and then they got this new garrison instance and thing, and it didn't work, so you take your ages to get into your garrison. Everyone complained. And I was chatting away to loads of people in the chat while we were waiting to go in. And I was like, would you rather they put the server offline, or would you rather just be able to play a little bit and then wait a little while to get into your garrison? They're like, oh well, they're both just as bad. So just stop complaining.
One minute. Now, me and Caj, not World of Warcraft. We don't know the lingo. What's a garrison?
It's basically
it's a stronghold.
Yes, it's your own stronghold.
It's a clubhouse.
It's for yourself, yeah. With a load of different buildings and some cool stuff.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
The thing is, trying not to stay away from Assassin's Creed too much, but the one thing about World of Warcraft...
use that as an example.
But one thing, before we go with World of Warcraft, I've heard, now that's one of the other games that have come out this, I think it came out on Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
New expansion. Now, is it true that people have been struggling to actually get into it? I think they've been waiting and queuing up for about 30 minutes.
They had to restrict the servers because of the garrison instancing. So basically, what people don't understand is everyone's staying in exactly the same area. It's going to overload. And then people are like, oh, they're shit, they'd never get it right. It's like, it's a hard thing to release. I could do it. I'm sure no one here could do it, but when I said about to them all, they were like, oh, we'll complain either way. So how can the developers get it right if people are just going to complain either way?
The thing is, people love to mourn when things
Absolutely.
aren't perfect. When it's perfect, you don't hear it from them. It's like, oh, I'm just playing the game. It's what I expected and all that. But when things aren't going perfectly, people just want to bash it, basically. It's like, oh, it's crap, they can't do anything right, blah, blah, blah.
Well, it's like, what's it called? Doing another example of it. What a lot of people say was the game of last year, GTA 5. Now, a lot of people still bashed it because online wasn't available from when the game was released. And
but they said that early that it
did
wasn't
say
going to be
that,
straight
but
away.
people still complained about it.
Absolutely. Why are you buying half a game? Right. It's free. It's free. You're not paying extra. And to be fair, if you had to pay extra for that, I probably would have, because it was fantastic. Once it was working.
Well, I know.
If you want to pay extra, just get the next generation version.
Which is
it's
still good. I know you're waiting for January because you're getting it on PC. I'll probably end up getting it on PC as well, just for the mods.
Yeah, you will.
I'll end up having 3 copies of it on 3 different systems.
Might as well buy the Xbox One as well.
Yeah, I've got. Yeah.
Well, you're just fucking stupid.
I don't care. I've got my character. This is the first time I've actually seen my character in I don't know how many months, and I completely forgot how he looked. And he still let me change how he looked. Now he's got a scruffy beard, like me.
Yay.
Poor character.
Yeah.
There is one problem that I'm actually having with GTA 5. Now, you both know that they promised, I think it was $1 million GTA dollars, $500,000 going to your single player and $500,000 going to your multiplayer. Now, I've noticed that there's a couple of people who have been having this problem. They've not been able to get hold of their $500,000 on their online at the moment.
Okay.
Which, but then again, a lot of people have been having problems, which they've sent out a patch on the PS4 on the Tuesday, and there's a patch coming out on the Xbox One's version on Wednesday, where people couldn't transfer their character over from their
because they got the dates wrong and something, didn't they?
I think so.
It's log in 2014, but most people hasn't played it since like the next gen got released. Yeah, so I think that they've sorted it now.
They've sorted it now, but I'm hoping. I've not been on the game since since Tuesday, sorry. But I'm hoping that they've also sorted out this $500,000 thing as well, because I could do with that $500,000. Because there is quite a few things that I want. I want to get some new clothes for my character. Anyway, let's go back to Assassin's Creed. Well, let's talk a little bit about the multiplayer. There's one thing that I'm finding enjoyable about that when we do manage to play it. I can't stop from just being in free roam. Because every time that we decide, we're going to go and do a mission, it reminds me of something else. GTA again, saying that. Where something happens. It's either you see a red hexagon, which means that you've got to go and kill someone, or an orange hexagon pops out of somewhere, which means you have to what's it called? Go and tackle someone because he's stolen something. For example, Caj, you saw what we was doing when we was playing online on the Saturday. How often did we stay in the actual free roam for a bit before we even started the mission?
I don't remember. Not that long, if I remember correctly. We did a mission straight away.
I think it was when you left. I think we spent about the last half an hour or something like that just running around.
Yes, it's not my fault. I had to go to sleep.
I know. But anyway, like I said, we played one mission. I think it was the one that everyone's seen. Is the one about the food or something like that. It was weird playing with 4 people. Caj, why are you waving?
No,
seriously, why are you waving?
Yeah. I wait for someone to wave back, but neither of you did.
Hello.
There you go.
Right, anyway. No, it's time's gone now.
But I enjoy I've played the multiplayer quite well. But I still think there should have been some kind of competitive. Okay, not saying that we wasn't being competitive in the mission, but I think it would have been nice if there was some kind of like in Black Flag and 3 and 2, I think had it as well, where there was some competitive multiplayer as well.
Yeah.
That's one thing I am missing in the game. A little bit. But
yeah, I can see that.
No, it's good to focus co-op side of it for a change. I mean, it's one thing it's probably missing, but I mean, I can't really talk about the multiplayer from previous years, but it doesn't strike me as a very multiplayer-ish game.
The the Black Flag ones are pretty fun. Like, there's one you were all in the same thing and you got to hide and someone's got to find you kind of thing. And like, that was quite fun.
I think
You're trying to walk with the crowd and you're trying to jolt out accidentally, you just know you're going to get hacked down.
no, I love it more. What's it called? Because when you was doing some of them, you didn't know who was after you. But
Yeah.
at the same time, it could have been anyone because it was clones of the characters that the people were playing as around the thing. So you didn't even know if it was AI or one of the people trying to kill you at the same time.
Yeah, and you lost points if it was AI and
So you had problems where you had to take someone out and you knew who you had to take out on one of the modes. But at the same time, you knew someone else was trying to take you out, and sometimes it was more than one person trying to take you out.
Yeah, you each getting a person to take out, didn't you? Yeah, I remember now.
But I remember so many times where someone killed someone, and then someone else killed that person because it was their target, and basically started a chain of events of people killing each other.
Yeah.
But,
You all end up standing next to each other like, oh yes, you guys.
well, that's one thing I do miss. But it's not a huge miss. I think the multiplayer co-op does make it more interesting and something different, I guess. Less boats.
Yeah, I like boats.
I like boats.
Then go play Rogue.
No.
I
You
can't
should
do
go and play
January.
Rogue.
I'll probably play that when it comes out on PC. I hate boats. Anyway, talking about Assassin's Creed, there's one question that's always been asked so many times now that the game comes out every year. And I think this has kind of popped up in my mind again with the opening sequence of Assassin's Creed, where you've got that Abstergo like menu type thing.
Oh yeah, well the different. Yeah, I like that.
Kind of. I like looking through it and thinking, oh, it's all locked. Why? Don't do this. I want to play some of these things. It's like you had the Russian one at the bottom, and there was the Chinese, the Ming Dynasty type one.
Yeah, that's in the season pass.
Yeah, but
That's DLC.
That's supposed to be a 2D, 3D game.
Yeah, it is. It's going to be different.
Different, but I want to play. I want that to be an official Assassin's Creed game. Not here's something extra which is going to be coming out. Is it Unity extra or is it Rogue extra?
Unity.
Unity.
Yeah. But anyway, looking at that is basically I've got a question to ask you two. Assassin's Creed, where would you like to see it be next? Starting with Doc.
I would like to see it.
Anytime. It doesn't have to be past.
Medieval.
Could be
Medieval England.
What, during the Black Plague?
Yeah, I reckon that'd be really good. Or Victorian London.
You accidentally killed someone with the plague. Now you're gonna die.
Yeah.
And now it's Plague Inc.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I just reckon it'd be quite fun, especially you can very Victorian kind of setting. That'd be pretty cool in London, right around London.
I don't think they've done London yet, have they?
Right.
Cajr,
No.
where would you like to see it?
I do like the London thing, but
You just get caught in traffic.
But what I like the Romans or the Greek Empire, it go really far back in time to like.
Anglo-Saxon.
So.
When the Vikings.
You could free run in Pompeii as it goes up.
That'd be fun.
No,
shit, damn.
Like going back to how the Templars and the Assassins actually started. They've never really gone through an origin story, have they?
Well, they tried to do how the Templar officially ended at the beginning of the game. Yeah, that was interesting. I got completely confused when that happened because I thought, 1 minute, aren't we supposed to be playing in France? This isn't France. This is definitely not France. I think he was taking control of the Templar as well at the same time. I thought, am I still playing the right game here?
Finish sent me the wrong one.
Let me just. Yeah, this is definitely Unity. It's Rogue. Oh.
Yeah.
It worked.
It worked. Yay.
Anyway, me. What I would like to see. Well, apart from, I want to see it, like I said, in Chinese, the Ming Dynasty type of stuff. Because don't get me wrong, I would like to see an assassin ninja. It's the same thing, but
yeah, I understand.
Or.
But you're getting that anyway as a
but
DLC.
like I said, I want.
You just want to be female.
We're not going through that again. No.
You must love a Unity. There's lots of sewers in it.
There was actually a sewer section. I completely forgot about that.
There's a massive sewer thing. I was down there the other day. I was like, yes.
Quick question: is it the Rat King or the
Yeah,
Rat King?
It's well easy.
God.
Yeah, you kind of it's an inherited title you got from.
Now, I find it funny when we actually had to do that mission where I accidentally shot someone and then started to take out everyone else, and I walked up to the thing and thought, where the hell is he? And then I saw the assassin.
You didn't even notice
the first
that.
person I took out was the guy who I was supposed to assassinate anyway. And I just looked up there and thought, why does it say assassinate up there? And I thought, you know what, I'll climb up. Oh, there you are! Why are you not in your chair? Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go, stab. Stabby. Looty.
That's what I do. I get into a massive fight with looting longer than a fight took.
That's what I'm having a problem with when walking around free roam. I'm actually stabbing people, even if they're not provoking me now. Just.
Oh, if it shows I can kill someone, I just kill them. I mean, I like running up behind someone and you take their legs out and then stab them and just walk off casually. Like,
I just walk up, and usually when there's two of them, there you go. Oh, I don't walk off because then I go and loot them. I'm just basically a fancier looking thief at the moment in Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
But another place I would like to see it. Have we done Egyptians yet? No.
But that falls under the category of like my Roman Greek kind of thing. I know it's a bit further back.
But actually thinking of it, let's just go as far back as we can possibly go at the moment. Let's go, not Adam and Eve. Let's go with what's it called? What's after Iron Age, Bronze Age type of time as well. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not go straight
Let's
back to
go with
dinosaurs?
the Celtics.
Free run after T-Rex.
The more we say this, probably there will be an Assassin's Creed in the future that will do that.
Yeah.
I think one thing though we've not really touched on is the Templars are technically
Sorry. Carry on.
Unprofessional of you.
I'm just
Every time.
in case it does it as well. There you go. Carry on.
But the Templars seem to be heavily reliant on their own religion, especially Christianity.
Well, they were.
Now, if we take...
Sorry.
Let me finish what I want to say, please.
Go on.
Fuck's
Okay.
twat. But yeah, they seem heavily around Christianity. So how would it work with, obviously, Rome is Rome, obviously, but the Greeks, that if you go back to ancient Greek, there's no Christianity back then.
Oh, good point.
And like back to your ancient Egyptian.
So when the assassins had a really easy time of it. Just sat around for a few weeks.
So yeah, and then if you go back to your ancient Greece thing, it's.
God damn it.
I mean, I don't know how far back they're going with this Chinese thing.
Well, it could be more that they kind of moulded into Christianity. They could go from that angle.
Yeah, I'm sure if they wanted to, they could cover it all. But
yeah, they cover it somehow.
As it is at the moment, most of the Templars is about Christianity.
Absolutely, yeah.
They even have a disclaimer at the start of it, talking, saying, look, this is made by
Our cultural team.
multicultural
different
team.
religions, blah blah blah. Yeah.
But none
Yeah.
of them are French, so they can complain as much as they want.
Which they have
Talking
done.
about that, you said that there was a story about.
Yes, French minister, I think it was, said that it was anti-revolutionary propaganda.
Oh.
Because no one's had enough time to make up their mind about it.
We
Just because they couldn't even win a civil war.
He is aware that the French Revolution ended a good few hundred years ago.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's not like a work in progress that's still happening and still beheading people.
I don't remember people falling through the world in the true French Revolution.
It was just like how like they dictated some of the people in it was like not how they actually was. I see we've got the examples. It hasn't. Fantastic, but it's saying like this. The King Louis, where his name was a tyrant, and in the game he's made out to be an alright bloke and stuff like that.
He was alright.
He is aware that this is all work of fiction.
Clearly not.
Fact.
You've got to understand here, when it comes to politicians and computer games, they're not usually the wisest when it comes to that kind of stuff.
And sometimes actually play the damn
that's
game.
what they do. The thing is, they're basically jumping on the bandwagon, where they make themselves look good, but when they open their mouths, that's when everyone else hates what they say. This is how politics works.
Oh, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's a game. Just get over it. Basically, just because they couldn't win against themselves.
Exactly.
Sorry to anyone that's French, but get over it.
But
I've heard of sorry, coming away from the politician side of it, I've heard of a problem which my friends had, and apparently a few people had, about the actual game disc for Assassin's Creed and the Xbox One.
What?
Apparently, when it's trying to read the disc, it either takes 2 or 3 attempts to boot up, or it'll just spit the disc out. And apparently that...
I'm not playing this!
It's a French console, and no. We will not play that in here.
My friends actually had a replacement disc, and it's happened again. And apparently a number of people have... So, yeah, that's Xbox One for you.
That's why I have it on PC, because my PC doesn't go. I'll play that shit on high quality.
I don't understand. I feel sorry for the Xbox One now, because this is happening with the Xbox One. This is just putting more... Why? Don't start spitting out discs.
Apparently, it only happens with Assassin's Creed discs. My friend has tried numerous other discs, both old and new, because he's got GTA now.
Yay!
Like an idiot. He's got Far Cry 4, he's tried them, nothing's happening with them. He puts Assassin's Creed in, and that happens.
There's too much French on this game.
I am not playing this French game.
No, it's saying...
I don't understand what they're saying.
I'm sorry, I do not play propaganda. You are against the revolution. Oh, it's over. Get over it.
No, it's the disc. It's saying, I surrender, I will not play this game.
I will not play the game, I surrender. I will go and have a croissant.
So I'm getting it from, in other words, if you do want to play Assassin's Creed, I hate to say this, but play it on PC, because if there is any problems with it, there's more than likely going to be a mod out for it.
Yeah.
Oh, PC wins something.
Have you guys done any of the riffs yet?
Yeah, I've done the first one.
What's your take on? What's the idea? What do you think?
I like
about
the idea
that?
because it reminds me that you're actually in a video game.
Yeah. Have you done the one with the tornado?
Oh, with the Statue of Liberty.
No. You one of the missions. You go around collecting data.
Stop.
And there's a massive tornado.
Stop.
Spoiler.
I do not want. You are not killing the game. I want to get
right.
What?
It's easy. It's like the second or third one. Hurry up, do it. It's great.
What's you guys on at the moment, story-wise?
Fuck knows.
Let me get my achievements up. which is just here. I've just got. I'm on 5.
I think I'm on 5.
Best way to explain it: have you killed the sewer fella?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then you are on 5. Yes, you're on 5.
Yeah.
Which is what we just said.
I just started 5 myself.
Who enjoyed climbing Notre Dame?
Yeah, that was fun.
Who jumped
Well,
off of Notre Dame?
What?
I decided to jump off of it for a laugh.
You-
I thought I was going to have a safe landing.
Did you know what I was actually disappointed in? There's no hunchback.
Yeah. That's the only thing I know about Notre Dame is there's supposed to be a hunchback.
He was in the sewers of Heavenly.
Fuck off. That is
Ooh.
harsh.
That's not even a dig at you, GD.
It was.
I tried to
I
stick up
know,
your GD, but
if,
why did I
have
do
no
that?
idea.
Yeah, just-
I think you slightly. I think you.
Yeah, you're
slightly
lacking
me,
on the
mate.
sewer thing.
I'm going soft on my old
We're
age.
friends. Yeah,
Are we? Nobody told me.
yeah. I'm sorry to tell you this, but we're all friends. Same with Doc. He's our friend.
Is
I
it?
don't have
You do.
friends. Really?
I'm doing something drastically wrong if I've got friends.
But
Just our age.
anyway, anything else you
Run
want
away.
to talk about Assassin's Creed that we didn't mention?
What about
It's
the
awesome.
the gear and the equipment? The different
Yeah.
change each aspect and upgrade it.
I want to cut that out right away now. I'm sorry, it's something more important I think needs to be discussed here. The companion app and how it's linked into the game, which I think is wrong on so many levels.
I like the companion app.
No.
Not, the companion app's good, yeah, but it shouldn't have. You shouldn't have to, with the chess. You shouldn't have to play the companion app
That's a
to
good
open
point.
these
Have
chests.
any of you actually opened one of these chests yet?
I've got the
The
gold
gold
one.
doesn't count.
Well, one of the gold. I've got one of the gold ones, but not the nomad
No,
ones
I've not
yet.
been able to open them.
Yeah, that's it. The nomad ones are the ones you get from the
I
companion.
know my uncle has.
Okay.
Oh, go for him.
I think I've got to complete. I think I managed to complete one area of the companion app. I think the area that I've completed doesn't have any chest connected to it.
Oh, that's a lot
So,
of help.
in
Isn't
other
it?
words, I'm now getting Notre Dame done to see if I can open at least one of the chests there. Which, yeah, I want to see how it will happen.
Yeah, but I think it's wrong on so many levels because not everybody has access to the companion app. So.
Well, there's something else that I find wrong in the game as well, but it's not something that you need to do. Microtransactions.
Microtransactions with the Helix.
I don't-
Whatever they call it. Yeah.
I don't. Okay,
They say you don't.
it's not necessary.
It's an option. It's like the money in GTA. You can buy the money in GTA. You don't need to, but some people will. So they're going to make the money from. The people that do it just because they can do the game quicker and don't want to enjoy the game are going to purchase.
Don't get me wrong, but in my opinion, I think games have really got to stop doing this with microtransactions. The point of microtransactions are for those freemium games on mobile devices, which, be honest, are completely crap anyway.
Yeah, are they wrong? Like doing like cosmetic
Well, 'cause-
extras,
yeah, that's
like
different.
some, like fine, oh, actually, I really want that suit, so I'll buy that, and a couple of quid here, that's fine. Like, Little Big Planet kind of things. You used to buy a suit, that's fine. DLC, fine, but in-game currency should not be a
No,
transaction.
I don't think so.
It will ruin games.
Like I said, DLC is fine, but
Yeah.
when it comes to you can now get this thing faster and it's more powerful.
Like they did in Black Flag, you could buy all your ship upgrades.
That's fine.
Why? What was the point in that? Oh, I've got the biggest ship in the world. You're on sequence 1.
Well, it's like, for
Congratulations.
example, in Unity, you now can do it to buy any piece of, most equipment. I think there's still some locked due to what sequence you're on. But, you can unlock, I think you can actually buy the most powerful, weapon for each one, with these Helix things anyway. So, okay, it's nice for people who want to basically get through the game fast, but for a game which is mainly for its single player and its co-op missions, Once you've completed those, that's sort of it. It's not necessary. If it was like, for example, competitive, then I understand a little bit, but not when it's just mainly for its story. When the game is basically based on its story.
That's it. I mean, I looked at the prices, and they're not cheap. They kind of range from like £10 to £70.
Well,
and it's just like, why? There's not needed.
What's it called? A lot of people. Another thing that has annoyed me. Have you heard about what the embargo that they did put on for press? They weren't allowed to talk about the game and put up their reviews until 12 noon on the day the game came out. So there was 12 hours of people being able to buy the game, and a lot of people would be buying the game in those 12 hours. So there was no one who had their opinions out already when the game came out.
No, I mean, it's going to sell anyway, regardless of reviews, because Assassin's Creed has got a big following. It's a great franchise.
Microtransactions as well.
Oh, yeah, no one knew about that.
Well, they knew that they were there, but they didn't give them the prices. So, there's a few things which Ubisoft has upset me about. But the game itself, it's a good game. And a lot of people are saying, oh, there's a few glitchy things, problems, like some people don't even have a face. Don't let that ruin your experience on the game. It's one game that I do recommend people get. Like I said, still a little bit sore that there's no competitive multiplayer on there, but the co-op multiplayer is quite.
You never know, you could be.
Because you can still make some kind of competition out.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping someone mods it for a first-person view.
What, like GTA 5 has now?
That would be amazingly good fun.
I don't think it'd work, because when you're trying to find something, it'd be a bit more difficult.
Assassin's Creed with the Oculus Rift.
Because of the angle of the thingy, you can see...
Yeah, I know that, but imagine the free running around France on just first-person view, and you can mod it on PC.
If you did it with the Oculus Rift, how many people would be sick?
Oh, God. You'd just doing the old eagle leap off of Notre Dame. Just like, this is gonna hurt.
Are you afraid of heights? You're now on top of the Notre Dame. Bye!
Yeah.
Got no control.
Here we go. Yeah, Oculus Rift, can't wait for that.
So, let's move on to the next subject and away from the Assassin's Creed stuff. And let's talk about something that has been around quite a long time on PC, and that is early access games. Now, there was news that came out earlier this week that only 25% of early access games, I think it's just on Steam, it might be on everything, have actually come out. So, with the over 75% either not been finished yet or actually being abandoned. There's no number of how many's actually been abandoned yet. And I think the best person to start us off about this is Doc, because it is a PC subject.
Yes, it certainly is. As you have a laptop in front of you.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Well, I personally think it's a great idea. I have AXS games. I have DayZ, of course. Dino game, absolutely shit.
What was the other second
Elite.
Dino Hunter, is it? Dino Hunter, yeah. Elite, which is beta, which is coming out the 16th, which is great.
I know, I saw that.
So excited. Space Trucking.
Woo!
But yeah, like, it's a good idea, but then you'll also go into the risk of it never being finished. And like, you don't really see many coming out saying, it's now out of early access. So it's...
Well, 25% of them have said that, we're at early access.
Yeah, except for one of them, like we said earlier in the podcast, where they actually came out of early access, but Steam messed up. See, it's still saying that they're on early access, so the guy decides to threaten Gabe Newell.
I think it's a great thing. There's loads. I mean, you got 7 Days to Die. The Forest is still early access.
Space Engineers.
Space Engineers. What's that other? Rift? No, not Rift. No, not Rift.
Well, while you're talking about that, I'm just going to bring up my Steam thing. Oh, I'm not, because it's somehow deciding to update itself again.
Oh, is there an update?
By the looks of things, yeah. Anyway,
Right, yeah.
the thing is, like I said, when it comes to early access stuff, this is mainly a PC thing, isn't it? But
Absolutely.
what if we said that they started doing it with consoles as well, especially indie titles?
Yeah,
Kaj,
but would... Go on.
Kaj,
No, let
you
Doc
think-
finish his point. What he
Yeah,
has to say.
Well, would people on console... Because... How to word this without someone everyone that plays console? Some people on console like to complain a lot more than PC gamers. If they get a game that isn't finished, you see it on PC as well, they'll just complain
yeah, but a lot of
because that's what they like to do.
but then
Yeah. I'm sorry, but if you tell them it is early access, they know to expect an unfinished game.
It does not.
well, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of people, and I think it's just come out this generation at the moment, where people would actually pre-order a game digitally, have it installed on the console, except for the 1 or 2 megabytes to say they now play this game. So people are already willing to basically use up the space on their console for a game that they can't play yet.
Yeah, but they get titles like early access on PC. It's like DayZ. I got that nearly a year ago now. It's still in early access. Games that they're getting on console are you play Call of Duty 3 days early. It's early access, but it's not full early access.
But it's early access as in accessing the game. Early access is in the side, which is you get
Alpha.
Game is so far what they've made of the game.
Yeah.
The early access with the pre-download and everything, you know you're getting a full game straight away when it unlocks. But
No, absolutely.
can I just? What is the point about early access games on PC? Why do they make early access games?
It's
Yeah,
kind
is
of
it for funding? Is it-
funding. It's crowdfunding. Like it's Steam Greenlight. Like you can Greenlight, but you can choose which ones come up, kind of thing. And then it goes through. The more money they make, the lots more at the moment. But then they just actually trade cry a little bit, and then they just.
But I'm on a browser, and I've just gone on to their early access section and the top set. If you can, Doc, what do you think are the top 5 games without looking yourself?
Okay, I'll go
that's
for
number
DayZ.
That's number
7
5.
Days to Die.
That's number 3.
Right. Prison Architect.
Space Engineers is 6. Prison.
Prison
I've only
Architect
got
up there?
The top 10 here. That's not in the top 10.
Okay.
Elite?
No, that's not on Steam.
No, it's not on Steam.
See, there's some that's not even on Steam.
No,
Okay. Well, instead of you trying to guess them more, what's it called? The top 10 games, and Caj, let's see if you've heard of any of these top 10. The Escapists.
I think that might actually be coming to.
I think it's supposed to be. It's very bit. It's been. I don't know if it's been developed by Team 17 or that they're backing it. Basically, they're doing the PR stuff for them.
I think I can remember something about it. Is it about?
You're basically trying to break out of
Yeah,
prison.
but yeah, I think I can remember something about it on the thing when they announced it.
Anyway, the next one is Assetto Corsa. It's a racing game.
No.
Miscredited?
No.
No, that's another
No.
survival MMO game. Life is Feudal. No.
Nope.
Space Engineers I've already mentioned. 7 Days to Die.
I've heard Doc and yourself talk about
In my opinion, I think it's DayZ with it's about Minecraft-y type of. You've got to sandbox with zombies and you've got to survive in an open world type of thing. Kerbal Space Program.
Anyway, get on with it.
Kerbal Space Program. I've actually got the book.
Kerbal.
No.
Kerbal.
Red Forest. And Easy.
Yes.
So that's the top 10 games. 12 of them on the access. It's like what's called Space Program. I've played that. Let's go. Actually, can't get it to work. Come on. I think if it's two. But yeah. Anyway, talking about early access, like I said, there's some good games. Like for example, in that list, I've said some of them. They're quite good, but they always have all the same problems. I always said Stomping Grounds as one of them, and that Yog Venture one that I keep going back to, which was a complete flop by the sound of things. Saying if they do come to consoles, I can see it happening, and I can see how it will work. Especially we're getting more digital games. I think if people are given the opportunity to buy a game cheaper, or opportunity to play a game earlier, I think a lot of people will.
Yeah.
But I think it'll only work with the indie titles.
But the only reason I found out Space Engineers is
because it's coming out on console.
Not early access. Was because I was in game. I think it was a Halo release, and I was looking through while I waited, and Space Engineers was there for £30, and it was an early access game. Disc version.
I didn't think it was that much on.
Let me have a look.
On Steam, it's about 16 last I checked.
£15.
Mm.
Should be getting other bits and pieces as well.
Yeah, you get a few bits and pieces. You get a key to pass on to a friend. But £30 for a game that's not even ready?
I think they did that before. There was another game. I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. But it was a game that was still in early access. And there was box in-game as well. God, I can't remember what the game was off the top of my head. But anyway, it's not like it's the first time that they've done this before in shops.
Yeah, but like I said, they're selling for a full price. Yeah, it will eventually, I'm guessing, be a full game.
If you get 2 games from it.
But beyond that, you're getting someone else is getting a free copy.
So in other words, say that you and a friend pay together for this for £15 each. You still.
Well, I'm sorry, but they pay for it on Steam. Then for £15.
Or if you've got 4 friends, you can pay about £45 on Steam. So you get one free. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how does that work?
Can
you gift games to somebody?
Games through Steam, yeah.
Right.
They get they've got you've got an inventory type thing in your Steam account, which sometimes you can have a code, because I had it with Dead Island Epidemic. I had about 5 or 6 codes that came with the franchise pack that I passed on to a couple of people, and it basically just sends them like a voucher type thing where they press it and they can download it from there. I think they sometimes do it with discounts as well on Steam, which is alright, I guess.
Mm. If there's only 3, you might as well just get it for Steam. I mean, there was no incentive real to get it in the game shop. Yeah, you get a few shitty things with it, like an artwork.
Technically, you're just getting the code in the end. It's not like there's an actual disc.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there is a disc.
Oh, I don't know if it were a disc or not.
But
it was a bucket with a disc version.
But I don't see early access games slowing down, because it's a huge area of funding for a lot of titles. In the end, I think if it wasn't for early access, we wouldn't get some great games. Like, for example, Space Engineers. I think it was Goat Simulator on early access as well. Oh, that just came up, didn't it? That just came up. Then you update.
I think that was more clear that then it's kind of.
Yeah, which that worked, and then they said, no, we're now going to make our own version, and then it stopped work. Because people judged it on the alpha. That's another problem with early access. People will judge it.
People will judge. Yeah, like, you read the reviews, people are like, oh, this game is good, but it's not finished, so I'm getting back. You just brought an early access game, which tells you this game is not finished, do not buy it. At least it tells you not to buy the game. It basically tells you don't buy this game, it's not finished, unless you really want to. And they complain that it's not finished.
A lot of people are buying it usually because they think it's going to be cheaper, but half the time it's not. It's usually the same price when the actual game comes out. It's just the game access.
I mean, it's easy when it comes out, it will be more expensive. Doesn't bother me. It's not a straightforward. I enjoy it.
List still here, and there's the Do you guys remember the company EDOS? Yeah.
Yes.
There's an anthology that you can get here. It's got 34 games and DLC. This is in early access area for some reason. Right, so 34 games that comes in with these 34 games. How much do you think it costs?
£72.
Um,
I'm gonna go 100, and
No.
even 100.
keep going. Yeah, keep up.
No.
No, not that far. Alright, right. So,
Oh,
it's
alright,
200,
give
you said
ideas
keep going.
Some of the games that are in here. Got Thief, the new Thief, which the new Tomb Raider is out on this. I don't think that was EOS. I thought that was Crystal Dynamics.
I'd have to do original make to me.
Right. So, if you games got in there, including DLC, it would cost just under £3. You will,
Ouch.
if you put this book up, it would cost £6. So you are saving 140 quid. Yeah,
It's the old ones.
You've got all the Tomb
I already
Raiders
have some of them.
that are available on PC.
Is there a called Porsche challenge on it?
I think it's shoot 'em ups and stuff like that. You got all the Deus Ex games, including the new director's cut version. But, yeah. I'll give it its dues. Let's pay 160 quid, but if you are a fan of IDOS, yeah. Let's move on. Let's just move on to the quick update, 'cause I'm getting tired now at the moment, and I think everyone else is getting tired, and Doc keeps on disappearing and reappearing at the moment.
Yeah,
It's not going too well,
not
so
going too
let's
well from the
quick.
other side.
Have you got bad internet connection?
Yeah.
Because you're a PC gamer.
Oh, I would have thought
I
that would be a
don't have-
better internet connection, if anything.
I just don't have the internet. I run it off the cloud and it.
You'll get the internet one day, mate. One day.
Cloud? I hope it's clear then. Next time on.
It's quite clear out there today, actually.
Is that right? Internet shit.
Yeah, no, it's
Let's just move on to the quick update. That was a terrible pun. Right, first of all, we've just got news about Xbox One, talking about it's coming up to their 1 year anniversary on the 22nd? Yeah, it'll be the 22nd, which is this Saturday, which is nice. They've if you got on the 11th of November this year, and you've got to have 10 hours of play time as well, and you've got to be over 17, of course. You get a bunch of free stuff, and it's a year one gamer tag. These will be available from I think it says
Gamer
a game tag, yeah, which people
not game tag or gamer picture.
Gamer picture, sorry. Why did I say gamer tag?
Yeah,
I know. New Xbox One background, that is a special year one background, as well as an exclusive one background for those who have unlocked the day one achievement. A year one background image, and free rental of Halo 4 Forward onto Dawn. Also, they are going to be giving lucky fans physical goods as well that include Call of Duty Advanced Warfare and Sunset Overdrive Xbox One bundles, Forza Horizon 2 Limited Edition Casio G-Shock watch, and retail copies of Killing Instinct Season 1. But they're also going to be doing digital goods as well, which includes Xbox Live subscriptions, copies, Dental Spotlight. I feel sorry for the person who gets that. Oh, please, David Cajr.
That'd be a brilliant stream.
And in-game goods for games like Grand Theft Auto 5, Assassin's Creed Unity, Peggle 2, and more. Also, if you are in the US, you also get something else. You get a free rental of the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie, which was in cinemas earlier this year. And a sampler pack of Dragon Ball Z TV episodes, which I am kind of angry at because I want to watch that movie. It's not going to be made available for the UK and Europe and stuff, which is
For the PC, you can acquire it through a
I'm
store somewhere and not download it.
Just
Well,
Netflix or something.
No, it's not.
No, yeah. I'm sure you can download it from somewhere.
Is it
Of
legal?
course it's legal.
Doubt it.
If Doc's advising you to do it, it's not legal.
So I'm worried about.
I don't pirate anything. Especially Far Cry 4.
Why?
The only thing missing from Doc is an eye patch.
Anyway, talking about pirating things, Doc, do you want to talk about what Far Cry 4 happened?
Yes, basically a lot of people complained via Twitter to the makers of Far Cry, and they were like, oh, we've got the field of view slider. And their response was, you haven't got the thing because you pirated the game.
Oh!
And that's how they know they pirated the game. What was their actual response to it? Let me get this up. It made me giggle.
I do find it funny because a lot of people don't know if they've done, because it was the viewfinder thing was going to be a one patch for the game anyway.
Yeah, that's why they
So
did
a
it.
lot of people don't know if it was that they forgot to pull it in the first place or they actually purposely did this. But either way, well done. I love when game do that.
Well, we discussed it
so
not that long ago. About
I know.
things like we had that one famous which was square root of a fish.
Yeah,
Which game was
Alex
that?
Hutchinson's reply was, PC players, if you're online complaining at a lack of FOV field control, that's what it says.
Far Off wasn't missing.
Yeah.
Sure, you just it's basically yeah. Anyway, let's move on about kind of stuff before. But for the one or two people who have been living under a rock and have not managed to play Destiny, or have been, what are you actually waiting for? Don't say coming on PC because it is not going to be coming on PC. It's giving me that look, Doc.
I
I don't want it on
retired.
PC. I don't want it on PC. It's shit.
Oh,
Oh,
is,
wow.
is Destiny going into the category of the most overhyped game of this year?
Absolutely.
Probably.
Absolutely. I'll make the award for it.
We'll save that for a Christmas special or something like that. But for those people who haven't played it yet, and
It's really not worth the download.
You can have a go of it because they are now going to be putting out free demos of the game on all platforms, which is probably going to be the beta or something like that. So I don't see the point of doing that.
I don't see the point of you, but you're still here.
I'm here because if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't be able to record this.
We could, Doc could learn. It'd be a very slow very slow process, but we'd get there eventually.
No, don't be mean. Let's talk about something that's happened in America. Walmart got scammed.
Yes.
People ended up getting PS4s for about $90. Doug, do you want to cover this one?
Yeah, basically, Walmart do price matching. Somebody put a thing up on Amazon for a PS4 for $90 or whatever it was, so they price matched a few of them, and they sold out.
Well, this isn't the first time that it has caused it made people be able to get a discount on game hardware. I think they also did it with 3DS. It was seared. I don't remember how much. This did something as well. I think it was about $115. Now I remember for a 3DS XL. With I think it came with Mario Kart or the new Super Mario game, something like that. Self-words, it was only online at the time, but people went into the stores as well. Now, if people go into the stores, I've got a feeling it would have been left online for a bit longer as well. Because if it wasn't for those people going in stores saying, "Oh, it says this much on the website," they wouldn't have figured it out. So, yeah. Game of the Year sort of been announced.
I'm gonna guess that they're gonna give it to Destiny.
No, they have given it to Game of the Year 420 Blaze It's.
What?
There's a parody to that that is actually called Game of the Year 420 Blaze, and it's basically making fun of first person shooters. By basically bringing up a bunch of crap on your screen. Now, this is another PC game. I'm surprised this isn't in early access.
Yeah.
But
Maybe it was, but now it's gone past early access.
Yeah, maybe it's actually released now.
It will give you dubstep nightmares. So much dubstep in the game. Yeah, why would someone do something like that?
Because they hate shooters?
God, probably. Doc, have you got any more news?
WWE 2K15's career, to play it, you have to go offline.
On Xbox
On Xbox One, yes, there's a problem with my career, and it's just play it on.
The goes like an online thing constantly. How do you play it offline? Turn your internet off.
Basically.
It's pretty much,
Yeah. You got to upset your Xbox for a little while, and not allowed to be on the internet, so you can scream and cry like a little child.
No, so Max can't watch us while we play it.
Oh no.
Just unplug your Connect.
Yeah.
It's always on, even when you unplug it. It's now got Wi-Fi.
It's just there moving around like,
Actually, yeah,
can
thinking
see
of it,
you.
it probably does have Wi-Fi.
I can see you.
there has been a Easter egg revealed on Batman Arkham City.
Oh yeah, I watched this yesterday. It was hilarious. The calendar man.
Now the game has been out for 3 years now at Arkham City, with Arkham Knight coming out later next year, which a lot of us are looking forward to. Well, there is a crypt. That thing just slowed down. Damn you, Fox, with your advertisements now blocking my view of what I was about to read.
You?
Yeah, I was reading. There we are. Right, so it's been more than 3 years after it was launched, and another Easter egg had been discovered in Arkham City, another cryptic lantern, one that seems to end at the end of the series. Basically, visiting in his day would trigger a hideous holiday crime. Player could either wait until the day arrived on the calendar, or could set their systems or to hear the conversation. Well, the latest talk requires a player to set back nearly 10 years to December the 13th, 2004. Visiting him on that day reveals the dialogue that you can see on YouTube, which puts in context. Rocksteady Studio, well, the developer was founded on December 2004, and the man's cryptic ramblings seem to allude to the studio's early years. They also run down how this Easter egg was uncovered, which appears to have come at a prompting of Rocksteady's study himself. So Rocksteady actually had to tell people about this Easter egg in the end. And they say, do you remember my early work? Flawed, but it showed promise, the kind of man says. The end of days is coming. I was there at your beginning, and I will be there at your end. Basically seeing Arkham Knight coming out June. Expect Calendar Man in Arkham Knight, basically. Oh god, he's at the end of the game.
What's up?
Kills Batman right at the end. I was there at your end.
Oh no!
Batman dies at the end.
Like Calendar Man out of all the villains.
Survived Joker, Kickrock, Mr. Freeze,
Bane,
and killed by Calendar Man.
The Arkham. Oh god, the man's the Arkham Knight.
I don't really see him fitting in the suit, to be honest.
Third bias, he's the Arkham Knight.
We know what's happening.
Oh, I'm disappointed, but at the same time, shocked.
Yeah. You're like, that is shit, but awesome.
I think that's it for the news anyway this week. So let's move on to the game releases of which are coming out. There's only games coming out on Friday. There's no games coming out in the middle of the week. This week, finally. Sport, it's a long list. Anyway, so, first of all, we've got Rabbids Invasion, the interactive TV show, coming out on the 360, Xbox One, PS4.
What about PS3?
Minecraft. No, not on PS3.
So it's got 360, Xbox One, and PS4.
Yeah, no PS3.
What? I'm sorry, but
I think it's something to do with the Kinect and stuff. I think you've got. Don't ask me questions. I'm not the one who
if it's an
tells them
interactive
what
TV
games
thing,
they
it'll be
come on.
because of the Kinect.
Yeah, but it's still coming out on the PS4.
which doesn't. Did that have a camera in the PlayStation 3?
We don't question what consoles they come out on. They just come out on these consoles.
Well, we know nothing comes out on 3DS usually. I know there is this week before you say anything. So shut your cake off.
Right, anyway, let's move on. Tetris Ultimate comes out on the PS Vita. I think it came out on the 3DS last week. So now PlayStation handheld fans can play Tetris. Watch Dogs finally comes out on the Wii U.
Only about 6 months too late.
And a lot of people already criticising the game anyway
when
it came out on the other consoles.
To be honest, that was one very overhyped game because it came out at a time when there wasn't much coming out.
So let's just hype it up for the Wii U people.
No.
I like it. I generally like the game.
You Wii U fans you're in for a.
You finally got a game.
Well done.
Made your console worth it. Give us Mario Kart.
About another game that's already come out. Middle Earth: Shadow of Mordor finally comes out on the 360 and PS3.
Yeah, but they've had WWE for a few weeks.
Well, the WWE 2K15 comes out on the Xbox One and the PS4 this week.
I know, and I've got a pre-order copy for the PS4 because I'm glad I have Xbox One.
I want to play it. You can't. Oh.
Well, you can. I just got to be offline.
Other games, Arcana Heart 3, Love Max comes out on the PS3 and PS4.
Why did you have to
Vita,
shout
sorry.
Love Max then? Do you love somebody called
Because
Max? Who's Max?
No, because
Max?
it was in capitals and it had a lot of exclamation marks next
So,
to it.
who's Max? Who's
So
Max?
it means I have to shout it. I don't know.
Well, you love him.
Can't see me in the
Hatsune
sewer.
Project... Guys! Hatsune
Who's Max?
Miku Project... I don't know who Max is!
What?
Stop asking me who Max is! It probably means maximum. As in, it's love maximum.
What about Love Minimum?
Stop poking holes in titles that I have no decision over.
Oh no, I thought you were trying to tell us something coming o'clock maybe. You're saying you tell you love Max. Is it Maxine?
No, I'm not gay.
Is it Max?
Hatsune Miku Project Diva F comes out on PS3 and PS. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax comes out on the 360.
Hi Maxine.
Two Sonic Boom games comes out. We've got Shattered Crystal coming out on the 3DS and Rise of Lyric on the Wii U. I think these are the last Sonic games which are basically Nintendo exclusive as well. Escape Dead Island comes out on the 360, PS3 and PC. I'm currently playing through it.
Who
So there
cares?
should be a review for that up soon.
Well, you've been playing with Maxine.
Fuck off. And one more game, Dragon Age Inquisition comes out on the 360, PS3, Xbox One, PS4 and PC. All these games come out on Friday the 21st of November. So, like I said, no other games coming out in the middle of the week now, finally. Because it was messing up with this.
Yeah, it's getting to the end of that cycle now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We're coming to the end. We're coming up to Christmas time, which is nice. That means everything's slowly starting to slow down a bit.
Well, is it not pretty much 2 more weeks of games which people might want to buy, and then that's it? Like, next week's going to be crammed a little bit, and then week after I think you've got The Crew, and then that's pretty much for the rest of the year.
Well, looking here, next week, apart from Little Big Planet 3, it's mainly Nintendo games that are coming out. And then, like you said, The Crew comes out on the 2nd of December, which is, god damn, it's a Tuesday! But then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then we've got, like, Kingdom Hearts and Lara Croft that basically finish off this year.
But yeah, it's
And then we've got...
pretty much the
games
last
coming
big
out.
week, innit?
I would say so, yeah. Apart from a few major titles like Pokemon and Little Big Planet and Brew. I think that's pretty much it for the rest of the year, which is nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's finish this off. Any plans, starting with Cajr?
I shall be probably doing another part 2 of my Minecraft challenge.
Yay. And if you are going, when you're doing it, where can they catch you?
On Twitch. Twitch.tv/CAJR87.
Doc.
Nope.
Hi.
No, too busy.
Nothing.
I've got some too busy work at the moment to look into anything at the
Don't
moment.
lie, it's your girlfriend that's taking up all your time.
No, she don't mind. She's sitting there right here.
Hi.
Hi.
She can't hear me! Why do I keep saying hi?
I thought you were talking to me, GD. Or
No,
maybe,
I
or is it Maximilian? Who's next off camera?
Anyway, if you
The
do, what's your Twitch thing?
Twitch.tv.robin87.
I have no plans. Like I said, I've got to play through the Escape Dead Island game to get a review up for it. But if I am doing any streaming, you can... Oh, wait, no. Actually, yeah. We're probably all going to be doing some streaming. We're probably going to be doing a Assassin's Creed Unity stream either this week or next week. Because of one thing that I forgot to mention. There was a sneaky little thing that was put on Update 2.0 on the PS4 that we've got to mention. Party chat can now be broadcast through the PlayStation 4. Finally.
Yay!
I know. The one thing that we've been wanting since we've been able to broadcast on our consoles is to allow party chat in it. And the PlayStation has finally done it.
And they
Which-
just said each person will still allow it.
Which is not a problem.
Yeah.
And I think we tried it with the Minecraft Challenge, which Cajr ended up winning again.
2 in a row. Get in.
Oh,
On the
I seriously
PlayStation.
I thought you wasn't going to win that one.
I nearly didn't, but I killed Hanks in once.
I'm more annoyed because I could have killed you in that
Yeah.
if I didn't run away.
But you ran away like a woman. You tail
I thought
between
you
your
had
legs.
more hearts. Anyway,
I've got a heart, so, you know.
But anyway, like I said, so hopefully we'll be doing more streaming on the PlayStation 4 with multiplayer games now that Party Chat will be is now able to be broadcast over, which is something that I'm looking forward to. So we hopefully will be doing an Assassin's Creed Unity one, either this week or next week. And if we are, you can catch me at twitch.tv/GDW2007. For the update, CTG Podcast and other things, you can find that at craveyourgame.wordpress.com. Also, if you are not a craver and you want to join, you can join us at cravethegame.net. I think that's everything into it, guys.
Yep.
So, join us next week, where we will be doing a special because it'll be the 1 year anniversary of the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So I'll have a look back to see how those guys have changed over the past year. Until then, yeah. Oh, what? Nothing.
Oh no, I'm just swearing.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah. Bye.
Right.
Say it.
Can I?
Yes. You're going to say it anyway, so you might as well.
You're hanging on to say it, but no.
Aww.
Look, if he's like a big child, he can't help himself. Say it. Come on, I need to go downstairs. Come on, say it.
Okay. Good morning.
You're ripping somebody else off.
Good afternoon. Good evening. And good night. Goodbye.
Bye.
Toodles.